The SARS-CoV-2 virus, we now know, appears to replicate easily in people's nasal passages. Studies have found that 50 to 90% of those who test positive have
noticed a loss of sense of smell.
Lack of taste and smell.
I lost my taste and smell, which was extremely strange.
I didn't have taste or smell for about a month.
Given that,
I still have no sense of smell.
some Colorado scientists had an idea.
Screening for anosmia, so the loss of smell, would actually be a pretty effective tool in combating the spread of COVID.
The test is really simple. There's basically a card. It's like a scratch and sniff style card. It has 5 windows on it.
Each window or square, Derek Toomray explains, has a different scent.
You simply take the test, scratch it, rub it, smell. Okay, that smells like rose.
Or maybe peanut butter or popcorn. You enter your choices on your phone. If you get less than 3 of 5 right, it's time for a follow-up test to determine whether you have COVID.
That's so much different from driving to a testing site, getting a nasal swab, maybe even waiting in line, and then waiting 36 hours or more for your test results.
Dan Larimore of the University of Colorado Boulder used a mathematical model to determine the impact of these smell tests. He found that one given every 3 days worked better than weekly laboratory tests in curbing coronavirus infections. He thinks it could drive down cases further.
We really think that these could do some great work in bending the curve downward.
Our partner can manufacture 100 million tests per day.
Toomray, whose company You Smell It hopes to commercialize these tests, says at 50 cents a piece they could be mass mailed to homes and used as point-of-entry screens at businesses, on college campuses, and at sporting events. More accurate than temperature checks, he says.
Temperature testing fails miserably. That's the sort of the dirty secret.
The test may work less well for those who already have problems with smell, like the elderly and those with colds and allergies. Those who flunk it may not quarantine like they should. But Toomray and Larimore believe it could help fill a void.
We need tools that are cheap and effective.
Testing is failing us, okay? We are not doing enough tests.
You Smell It is currently awaiting emergency use authorization by the government to market its test. Hendrik Sabrandi, CGTN, Denver.